Ladies and gentlemen, this is, well, what is this? If you say clock, you could be right. What time does it say? Does it really matter what this freaking piece of junk says? Does this dictate time? This is just a piece of junk that says it's 10 after 7. You got to get up and do something. Well, fuck you. Let me tell you something straight up. This is just a piece of junk that was invented to make sense of why the sun rises and sets. With that being said, the next time you hear somebody say, after you ask them how they feel today, and they say, "Oh, I feel just a little bit under the weather," I got the perfect response. Well, the perfect response would be, "Hey, sir, how are you feeling today? I feel under the weather." Well, you feel under the weather, huh? Well, what's new? What makes you any more special than anybody else who lives under the weather? Because as humans and of this earth, we all live under the weather. The rain's above us, the clouds are above us, thunder and lightning's above us. Bam, we're all under the weather. So grow up. The world's not all about you all the time. Step outside yourself. Throw that guy a quarter because he's playing a halfway decent song, even though he's homeless. It's okay. I mean, it's hard making a guitar out of a tin can and three rubber bands. What do you use for a pick? You just scrape for the penny that somebody tossed at him because, let's just throw shit at the homeless guy. So what? But I feel under the weather. Big freaking deal. Get a job. Anyways, maybe you'd keep a job if you weren't under the weather all the time because you're just so special. The weather is targeting you. Dark cloud. Anyways, I have no time, patience, or strength in my body to deal with that sort of thing. With that being said, turned out missing. That's another term. Turned out missing. When somebody says, I had these things, say you lost your wallet. My wallet turned up missing today. Oh, did it really? Well, yeah, big freaking deal. Well, I'm upset because I lost everything in my wallet. Well, still, big freaking deal. Did you really lose your wallet or are you just talking shit? Because if your wallet turned up missing, it's not really fucking lost. You're just making an excuse to talk shit to make somebody feel bad for you. Grow up. I'm gonna toss a penny at you for picking on that freaking guy over there who played a perfect melody today. And he's still playing. You're too good to listen to him because you're finding things turning up missing and still saying they're missing. You're straight up lying and you're under the weather. We're all under the weather. Get a job. If you don't like umbrellas, well then just admit you're gay instead because that could go a lot further for you. Maybe you wouldn't feel under the weather if you didn't keep yourself there. You know, if you wear a raincoat, you might feel better. If you're afraid of umbrellas, then it's your own fault for stepping out in the rain. You should have stayed inside where it's nice and warm. That being said, happy Wednesday. I am your host, Rodney. My middle name is W, as in, I'm not going to tell you because it's not your business. And my last name is Corwin, Corwin. If anybody says it or spells it wrong, I'm kicking you right square in the ass because it's easier to say, it's easier to pronounce, it's easy to spell. They act like, most people act like, how do you spell that? Just like it sounds. How do you say that? Just like I said it. What's so hard about that to understand? Rodney, none of your business. Corwin, but my name really means. I'm here on a Wednesday morning, hump day. I wish I was humping instead of talking shit, but I gotta be talking shit instead because I'm getting shit done. With that being said, I already told you, it's none of your business. If you're waiting for what I'm gonna say next, what my name means, I already told you. Let's move on. Go feel under the weather somewhere else on a rainy day. I don't really care. With that being said, I'd like to go surfing during a tidal wave, but I'm under the weather today. It could be 6 feet under for surfing in a storm like that, but I'm just the idiot that's going to make the Coast Guard come after me for being stupid. That being said, you should be hitting the head with a tack hammer because I'm pretty much a dumbass. Oh yeah, takes all kinds on a home day. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. Today's going to be a great day. Going to be a wonderful day for each and every person listening to this. All the psychos that stay from beginning to end. Yes, you are a psycho. You need help. You need mental help. I could be there to join you soon, but I'm not real soon because I got these more videos to make. That's my goal today, to make at least 2 of these. My next video after this one will be part 2 to the reel I was going to post yesterday, but I screwed it up at the very end and it didn't get posted on TikTok. So with that being said, I have to do part 1 and part 2 in the same day and finish this one. That's a lot to say, but you know what? I got shit done. It's not just talking crap, it's doing stuff. Yes, shaved my head yesterday. It took me 2 hours to do it because my razor, my shaver kept dying because the batteries kept going in it. So what? It's a piece of junk from China. Who cares? It looks cool. Doesn't matter if it can cut half of my head 1 minute, gotta wait 2 hours, plug it in. Hope and pray my mom doesn't call me to go across the street to take out the garbage. So everybody laughs at me. Who cares if they laugh at me anyways? I'm gonna leave my head like that on purpose someday, just to see. Who knows? Could be worse. I could look like you. I could be ugly and under the weather. I'm not saying ugly as in physically, ugly as in your attitude. Because if you're throwing pennies at a poor guy just trying to make a living playing music, and you're picking on him, and he's got a makeshift guitar that you couldn't have invented, singing a great song. Who cares that Willie Nelson sang it years and years and years and years and years ago? Sang it so much he put a hole in his guitar. It was a great guitar. I'm sure he smoked a lot of weed doing that, and there was a lot of thought going into that song. That guy did a perfect rendition of it, and minus 3 fingers. So that being said, it doesn't matter. He got it done. Go get shit done. Stop complaining. Enjoy your hump day. I'd rather be humping. Humping what? And who? Well, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, guys. Keep the 9-year-old ladies, and I'm not going to step in the way of that. But pretty much sure that you can't keep them. Somebody else can. Anyways, I'm not one to take anybody's girlfriend. I'm not even into that. That's not nice. That's not cool. I'd rather get shit done my own way. Like, do something nice and strategic to that possibly could get me arrested. I'm not even going to mention what I was going to just say. But let's just say it involved a female officer, and yeah, 2 years is a long time to go without the touch of a lady. It doesn't matter because I'm waiting for the perfect one, and I haven't found it yet. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I deserve somebody way above average, even out of my league, because if she's really out of my league, what league is she in? Does she get paid to be out of her league, or does she just think she is? Women who are very beautiful but narcissists are the ugliest women on the planet. Don't care how beautiful they are, how sexy they look, I'll put them right in their place. I take an ugly chick with a nice heart any freaking day, and I'm a chubby chaser from way back, just so you gals know. As long as you're pretty and like humor, like extreme freaking talent, and you like getting shit done. Because the old rod is no more. Just got new, improved, new, improved, new. Definitely not under the weather, definitely above it. Definitely like a raging thunderstorm right now. You know, if I was a raging thunderstorm, nobody asked me about how I feel. What if I didn't feel so good and everybody's expecting this huge storm, people going into the stores buying everything and shit? Next thing you know, there's nothing in the store because this raging thunderstorm came, and it looked bad, and it looked horrible. Tornadoes are blasting, warnings are everywhere, shit's flying through the air, dirty diapers, dump trucks, cows, chickens, horses, billy goats, all kinds of crap just flying through the air, just waiting for the thunder and lightning to come. The lightning shows up, but the thunder half-ass actually sounds like a popcorn fart, like a tooth, like a, I'm not gonna say what that is, but I'm sure there was an episode of South Park where this girl was like making everybody sick in school. That's beside the point. You guys that are fans know what episode that was. How did Kenny die? Yeah, I'm sure that's how he died. That was not cool, man. That girl should be ashamed of herself, and her parents should be slapped for teaching her that crap. She had to learn it from somewhere. to the nitty gritty of things. Being this thunderstorm, yeah, popcorn fart. Maybe the lightning shows up. The thunder just feels himself. Feels under himself. How do you feel under yourself? Everybody can say on Earth, I'm under the weather. Why can't thunder and lightning say that? Why can't rain say that? But you know what? Rain has nothing to fear unless you become the storm. So instead of feeling small to something larger, become the storm. Everything fears you, you fear nothing. Poor little rain has nothing to fear because he is the storm. Without that storm, rain probably wouldn't be there. But without rain, neither would that storm, no matter how small or insignificant it is. So the biggest thing, the biggest, baddest, beastly of a thing can become pure and tiny compared to something way smaller. Oh yeah, happy hump day. I must find that female officer today just to ask her a simple question. Did she really mean what she said at the truck stop? Or was that just somebody dressed like that for Halloween? Kind of curious now. Of course, the truck stop was on the way here 2 years ago, and I'm pretty sure we only spent 10 minutes there. You only get off the bus to go to the bathroom and get a hot dog. Almost missed the bus. You know, I see the guy shoving the luggage underneath the bus, kicking it all around, and I yelled at him for like kicking my guitar around. It's like, well, yeah, so if it was an expensive one, then maybe you should have took it with you. Well, I did take it with me. That's why it's on the bus. It gives you a right to kick it. What did it do to you? They should have kicked this ass. I mean, if I could teach guitar something, if it wasn't just an object, yeah, people that are in charge of luggage compartments underneath buses, they all need their asses kicked. I'm sure he didn't feel under the weather that day, kicking everybody's luggage around. I'm pretty sure he was just mad because his wife didn't give him something that he didn't deserve anyways, because basically you can't lie to a woman and use something as an excuse to get your way to make them feel bad. No, I'm talking about him getting a PlayStation for Christmas. Didn't that kid, that little boy, their son want a little train set? But no, dad's got to have this expensive freaking thing for Christmas. So, the kid has to go without a train that year. And then dad don't even let him play the games. Man, if it wasn't for his Uncle Willie, he wouldn't have got the job on the Greyhound. So what is he mad about? He's making money for kicking people's shit around? Huh. You say something to him, oh, I'm just too under the weather to talk to you today. Well, I'm not too under the weather to kick your ass. You kicked my guitar. I'm pretty sure he needs payback, but he can't do it himself. So what's next? I'm not under the weather. I feel great. I'll even buy you a hot dog before we begin. Shall we begin? Nah, ain't worth it. I kick my shit again and see what happens. Getting shit done on a hump day. Hump day, hump day, hump day. Why can't we ride around on two hump camels all day? Think about it. Hump day. Why not? Is that like politically incorrect or something? Would somebody get upset? Big freaking deal. It's a camel, they're cool. I mean, I'd ride a horse all day long, but you know, if it became a thing again, the government would run a license for that too. Imagine taking a refresher course or a driving test to ride a horse or a mule or a billy goat or whatever the hell you choose to ride. It could be a three-legged freaking ostrich with, you know, one wing behind its back or some shit like that. You have to put a saddle on it that you stole from the horse, got kicked in the face, you know, just to get the saddle off the horse. But you realize it wasn't really even a horse. It was just a mule. It was a toothache. Well, why is it kicking me if it's only got a toothache? Well, because you don't get near a freaking horse when it's got a toothache, much less a saddle. Because who knows? The clown that fell off that he trampled way back when, he could be back any minute. Today's going to be a great day. It's hump day. Everybody enjoy your day. Think about the ridiculousness if you started out having a bad day. If I made you laugh, I made you laugh. You're still a psycho for watching. I'm still a psycho for posting. But I'm getting shit done and I'm loving it and I'm enjoying life. Look at the bright side of things. Feel above the weather. What does that feel like? I don't know. Think about how thunder feels when you're saying I'm under the weather. Well, I'm sure the weather's not under you, because if it was, I'm sure it would be sicker than it really is. And it's just wrong, anyways. I mean, thunder and lightning's a badass freaking thing, man. You expect a raging freaking storm when you see one. You don't expect it to be upset and be like, oh, I just don't feel myself today, or lose its voice. You see the lightning, it looks awesome. All over the sky for days, for nights, for weeks at a time. Storm after storm, tornado, blustering hurricanes, snowstorms in the middle of summer. Man, when you go out to water your cactus, you realize you're dumping water out that just froze, and you're feeding the cactus. Cactuses, I'm pretty sure, live in the desert and it's always hot. So why is it snowing there? And why are you watering a cactus? You go to them when you're short of water, I suppose. That's what I've been told. Unless you've already eaten like 3 peyote buttons and you're just thinking all this shit's happening. It's really not. People are going to say, either you're a psycho, you're on drugs, or you must really be above the weather, because I'm pretty sure that guy just threw pennies at a homeless guy playing a makeshift guitar. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Voice of angels. Man, that poor guy, but you know what? I'll throw him $100 bills just to get up and kick your ass. He only's got one leg, but I'm sure he can whoop it. Imagine that. Hardly any fingers on one hand, jamming on his makeshift guitar. Could win an ass kicking contest, and you're throwing pennies at him because he doesn't look right to you? Grow up. You'll feel under the weather in some other universe. Maybe in some other universe, the weather is a word for getting your ass kicked on someone else's time because you're a dick in this universe. Be nice, be happy, be safe. Smile at your neighbor. You'll be having a great day. Shake his hand, smile, tell the ladies are pretty. We all need a little happiness. Wink at a kid. You know, pretty much throw pennies back at the guy, throwing pennies at the homeless guy, then laughing and taking bets on the fight because you already know the homeless guy's whooping his ass. With that being said, don't forget about the guitar. It wasn't his fault. It's my fault for bringing him. I should have had my ass kicked, but I admit that because I'm a man, and a man admits their mistakes. Learn from them. With that being said, happy Wednesday. Enjoy your day, because I'm Rod. Not just a name, it's an experience. And I'm getting shit done. Yeah. Get shit done. What time is it? Who cares? It's this garbage.